Coming up next, girls high school basketball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Lorain City Schools Television, TV 20, for an afternoon affair out here at Lorain High with the Lutheran East Falcons visiting opponent, coming in at a 5-2 record for taking on the Lorain High Girls Titans basketball team. Starting for the Titans, Nate Bohannon, number 3, Felicia Witherspoon, number 11, Nicole Ortiz, number 12, Tanya Llanos, number 22, and Micaiah Herman, number 23 for the Lady Titans. Titans win the tip. Rotate around. Shot goes up. No unsuccessful on the basket, but offensive rebound. But a little bit of I think it was touched out of bounds, so it's going to go over to Lutheran East for their first possession of the ball game. Lutheran East taking it into the paint, and a little bit of a tie-up down there on the floor. They're going to send it the other way. Titans basketball. Kaya Herman to inbound the basketball. Pressure all over the court. Attempted to throw the ball in there to Ortiz, and it's unsuccessful, but knocked out of bounds, and it's still going to be the Titans basketball. Nate Bohannon to inbounds the basketball. Long inbounds pass down to Ortiz. Ortiz takes it down on the right wing, dribbling it down to the baseline. Down in the low post to Witherspoon. Witherspoon puts up a shot, but is unsuccessful. Got fouled on the shot.
Alicia Witherspoon at the line.
Foul on Kirksey for the Falcons. Witherspoon, first free throw up and short. Still scoreless 0-0. 7:22 remaining in the first quarter of play. Second free throw up and off the back of the iron. Rebound by the Falcons. Mongo bringing the ball up, takes it down into the paint herself, throws up a shot over the backboard, and Bohannon with the rebound. Bohannon brings it across the timeline, throws it. The ball is tipped by Eppinger. That would be Tyra Eppinger. And we're going to have a foul on the Titans, number 23, Micaiah Herman, with her first foul of the ball game. Still a scoreless ball game. Kirksey with the ball at the top of the key. On the right wing. Over to Jasmine Johnson. Puts it up and gets fouled on the attempt. She'll try to put the first points on the board for this afternoon. And first free throw is unsuccessful. Still scoreless here at Lorain High. Second one is unsuccessful as well. Titans grab the rebound, take it back down the floor. Herman with the ball at the midcourt line. Almost loses it, but Bohannon helps her out. Ends up with the basketball and gets fouled between the circles. Foul on Mongo, her first foul. Bohannon to inbound the basketball. Looking, inbounds it in the backcourt to Herman. Herman bringing the ball across the timeline. He gets it over to Bohannon. Bohannon between the circles, looks over the offense. Nice backdoor cut for the first points of the ball game. Felicia Witherspoon with the first basket of the afternoon for the Titans and the first basket overall. Tyra Eppinger with a basket for Lutheran East. Tying the ball game back up again at 2-2. Ortez with the basketball down to Witherspoon. Witherspoon with her second basket of the ball game gives Lorain a 4-2 lead. Jasmine Johnson with the ball, takes it into the paint, up off the iron, no good. Rebound, Lady Falcons, they kick it back out again. Looking for a shot, trying to make something happen. Good, nice defense by the Titans. Foul went up, or the shot went up by Johnson. It was tipped out of bounds by the Titans and will remain Lutheran East basketball. Henderson to inbounds. Quick inbounds pass. Shot goes up. Unsuccessful. Bohannon has the ball stripped away from behind by Henderson. Henderson brings it back into the forecourt. Shot is up and good for three by Tyra Eppinger. Oh, they only called that a 2. So it's a tie ball game right now. 4:36 remaining in the first quarter of play. The Titans to inbound under their own basket. Bohannon inbounds the basketball, almost tipped away, but nonetheless pulled down by Ortiz, and Ortiz puts up a shot, but it's no good. Long outlet pass to Bell. That's a nice defense play by the Titans there to avoid a long and easy layup. Now makes the Falcons play some offense and turn the ball over. Nay Bohannon bringing the ball across the court, takes it into the paint herself amongst a group of Falcons. They're going to call Kirksey with her second foul of the ball game. Titans will inbound the ball on the baseline. Henderson back into the basketball game, gets the inbound pass around to, Witherspoon. It was Ortiz that got the inbounds pass. Once again, the Titans will inbound the basketball. Bohannon inbounds. This time to Witherspoon. Titans working the right side of the court. Llanos down low. Witherspoon got a shot up, but didn't get it to go down, and the Falcons will get the rebound and go back the other way. Foul on Nia Smith. Her first foul of the ball game. Still 4-4. 3:42 remaining in the first quarter of play. Falcons working the ball around that perimeter. Now they kick it down low. Get it into Johnson. Johnson puts up a shot. Unsuccessful. Rebounded by the Titans. Going back the other way. Ortiz with the basketball. Tipped out of bounds by Kyra Bell. Titans will retain possession. Bohannon to inbound the basketball. Bohannon inbounds. Inbounding into Nia Smith. Nia Smith off on the left wing. Kicks it back down, back out to her. Ortiz out to... That was Llanos with the three-point attempt. Coming back the other way right now, Lutheran East. Three-point attempt by the Falcons, unsuccessful once again. Titans bring the ball back down the floor and turn it over. Quick shot there by Bell, but Bell had that shot blocked by, I think it was Bohannon, got a hand on it. Just enough to deflect it a little bit and get it back going the other way. And now we've got another foul out on the floor. And that was on Tamaya Mitchell. Her first. Once again, 4-4 in the first quarter of play. 2:35 remaining in that first quarter. Ball tipped on the inbounds pass, but Ortiz gets the tip and puts it in for her first basket of the ball game. And now Lorain takes the lead at 6-4. Ball tipped away. Ortiz brings it across the timeline. Off over to Llanos on the left wing. Over to Bohannon. Bohannon misses a shot. Titans rebound. Another shot up. Llanos with the last shot there. I think she's going to be going to the free throw line here.
At the line, it's Tanya Llanos.
Mia Mitchell with her second foul of the quarter, of the game. Llanos made the first free throw. Waiting for the second free throw here. And successful. Gives the Titans a 4-point lead at 8-4. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. He tries to find Bohannon tries to throw a sharp pass down low. It's intercepted. And now the Falcons have a shot at the basket. Unsuccessful, but they get the rebound and try and tip it back up, and we're going to have the ball tipped out of bounds off of Lutheran East, and it's going to go back the other way for the Lady Titans. Falcons working that ball around the perimeter. Johnson takes it herself to the hole, puts it up, and gets her own rebound and puts it in.
Rebound is Jasmine Johnson.
Johnson with her first basket of the ball game. 8-6, Lorain. Coming down the other way. Smith with a attempt at the basket. Tipped out of bounds, I believe, off of the Titans. 1 minute to go in the first quarter of play. Titans with a 2-point lead at 8-6. Anderson gets the ball down low, and it's a jump ball situation. I believe that will go to Lutheran East. Lutheran East inbounds the ball, puts up a shot. Oh, they're going to say it was off a Titans' hand. Somebody got a hand on that. It's going to remain Lutheran East basketball. Inbounding under the basket. Kicks it out to Bell. Bell takes it into the paint and kicks it back out to Henderson. Henderson puts it up. A three, and it counts. Leah Henderson, now Tanya Llanos answers on the other end of the floor. The Titans retake the lead at 10-9. Time running down, 10 seconds, less than 10. Shot up, no good. 5.6 remaining on the clock. That foul was on Smith for the Titans. 3 seconds, shot is up. Clock is winding down, and there we go. It's the end of the first quarter of play here at Lorain High, and it's the Titans with a lead at 10-9. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with the second quarter of play right after this.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
Stop. Whether it's on the way to school, at school, or online, bullying has become a non-stop threat to our youth today. Is your child being bullied? The National Runaway Switchboard can help. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
All right, getting ready to start the second quarter of play out here at Lorain High. Once again, at the beginning of the second quarter, the score is 10-9 in favor of the Titans from Lorain. Titans bringing out Bohannon, Heisley, Heisel, so with the basketball, defensive pressure from Lutheran East forces the turnover. Falcons dribbling the ball out there on the right wing. Over to Henderson. Henderson back and forth. Mongo kicks it back out top. Once again, Henderson with the basketball to reset the offense. Mongo back to Henderson. Henderson puts a shot up. No good. Titans with the rebound, and what do we have called here? We got the foul on Henderson for Lutheran East. Her first foul of the ball game. We're going to put Nay Bohannon at the line. Her first free throw attempts of the afternoon. 1-1. And successful. So she'll get the second one. At least get a second attempt. Bohannon with the second attempt, up and off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Mongo. Mongo brings it down the court and threw it out of bounds. I thought it might have been tipped by a Titan, but I guess not. Went out of bounds, and Titans will get the ball and inbounded. (11-9) in favor of the Titans. High three-point shot off the back of the iron by Heisel. Another shot attempt up by Witherspoon. Titans still remain in possession of the basketball. Now they turn it over. Mongo going coast to coast, puts it up with the left hand and in. Mongo with her first basket of the ball game.
On the scoreboard, Destiny Mongo.
And once again, the ball game is tied at 11-11. 6:24 remaining in the second quarter play. Heisel takes it in herself into the paint, puts it up, no good. Lutheran East moving the ball up the floor rather briskly, but decide to bring it back out and reset their offense. Ongo taking it into the paint, this time up with the right hand, but the foul was on the floor before the shot. Foul on Nate Bohannon. And Lutheran East will be inbounding the basketball. Oh, everybody fell asleep for the Titans on that one, but the shot went off the iron and did not go in. They have a chance to reset their defense. A missed opportunity there for the Lady Falcons. They missed that shot. Now the ball was being brought down the court. Grant regains possession. A shot up by Ortiz. A little bit wild and off the backboard. Nice defensive work there by the Titans to slow the roll of the Lutheran East Falcons. Three-point attempt by Johnson. Johnson puts it up, but does not go in, and the Titans with the rebound. Witherspoon pulling the board down. But I believe they said she went over the back there. Didn't see the foul flash up on the board, though. Mongo with a drive down their right lane, right side of the lane, put it up, but we had a whistle. And the foul. Mongo is going to be going to the line here with an attempt, free throw attempt, shooting two.
Destiny Mongo at the line.
Once again, the score tied at 11. Mongo puts the first free throw up and in. Well, splits a pair, Mongo did, and it is a 12-11 in favor of Lutheran East. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back right after this timeout.
Ian Ralston was a combat medic who was injured in Iraq. When I met Ian, I knew we had to help him get his housing grant, an auto grant, and every benefit to live as normal a life as possible. And we did.
PVA has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get the care and benefits they've earned.
My name is Jason Stevenson, and I work for Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, changing lives, building futures.
Back out here at Lorain High. Second quarter of play, 5:04 remaining in this second quarter. Lutheran East with a 12-11 lead. Been a very closely played ball game. Titans inbounding the basketball. Heisel bringing it down the floor. Stolen away. Henderson puts the basket up and in. Henderson stretching that Lutheran East lead out to 3 now at 14-11. Ball going down low in the paint to Grant. Kicking it back out to Ortiz. Ortiz with the shot, no good. Nice break by Lutheran East there, but they didn't get the ball to go down, and the Titans with the defensive rebound, kicking it back out and going down the floor. And Herman with the basket. It's the basket and an opportunity to make it a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Herman with her first free throw attempt on the afternoon. Off the back of the iron, no good. Lutheran East kicks it out, goes down the floor. And it was Henderson with a shot at the basket, but nice defense by the Titans. Knocking the ball out of bounds and going to force the Falcons to reset their offense. Henderson with the ball takes it herself into the paint. Foul on Heisel. Henderson going to be at the free throw line and makes the first one. And makes the second one. 16-13, a three-point lead once again for Lutheran East. Heisel with her first free throw attempt for the afternoon. High bounce off the backboard, or back of the rim. Going to go back the other way. Still a 16-13 lead in favor of Lutheran East. Ball stolen away. Big basket there for the Titans, pulling them within one. That was Grant with that last basket.
Jasmine Johnson at the line.
Johnson missed her first free throw attempt there. Second one up and no good. Nice defense by the Titans after Falcons got that offensive rebound off that missed free throw. Ortiz to inbound the basketball. Pressure all over the floor right now by Lutheran East. Trying to force a turnover. No turnover there. They get the ball inbounds easily to Bohannon. Bohannon brings it across the timeline. 16-15 Lutheran East with 3:06 remaining in the second quarter of play. And another jump ball situation. This one's going to go to the Titans. Bohannon to inbound the basketball. Inbounds it to Ortiz. Ortiz up, rolls it over the front of the rim for a basket. And a Titan lead. Yeah, we've got, see what we've got down here on the floor. It looks like got a foul on the floor on Weatherspoon for the Titans. It's going to be her first foul of the afternoon. Bell with her first free throw attempt of the afternoon gets the first one to go down. Ties the ball game at 17. Makes the second to give the Falcons a 1-point lead at 18-17. Once again, 18-17 is our score over here in favor of Lutheran East. The visiting Falcons with a 1-point lead right now with 2:33 to go in the second quarter of play. Been a very closely contested ball game. I think the biggest lead we've had here was the Titans had a 4-point lead at 8-4 at one point. Bohannon with the free throw up and no good. Now 1 of 3 on the afternoon. It's going to be up and in, but did it count? They did count the free throw. A violation after the free throw is going to take us down to the other charity stripe where the Falcons will be attempting free throws right now. Jasmine Johnson up, spins it around and out. Up, gets the second one to go in. Falcons retake the lead at 19-18. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter of play. Ortiz brings the ball down across the timeline. Over to Heisel. Heisel back between the circles to Bohannon. Bohannon moves the ball around. Grant with it now, taking it into the paint herself, dishes it off over to Heisel. Heisel on the left wing, back over to Llanos. Bohannon puts it up. I think they're going to say she was fouled on the ground. And Bohannon was fouled on the way to the basket, but before the shot. That was on Taylor Eppinger. Her first foul of the afternoon. Bohannon split up there just a minute ago. gets the first to go. Once again, ties up the ball game at 19. Bohannon up with the second, rolls it around and in. Titans take the lead back at 20-19. Now under 2 minutes. Jasmine Johnson dishes the ball off to Henderson. Henderson kicks it back out on that right wing to Johnson. Johnson puts it up. Ball tipped around, and it's going to be off of Lutheran East. Coming back the other way now, the Lady Titans. The Titans with the basketball. Inbounding it, no pressure right now from the Falcons. Heisel gets a pick from Bohannon up near the timeline. And a nice turnaround jumper right there by Grant. (22-19) in favor of the Titans. 1:20 remaining. Oh, Grant tried to get a quick outlet pass there. Picked off by Henderson. Henderson does it herself, takes it to the basket to pull the Falcons within 1 at 22-21. Ortiz now with the basketball on the left wing, dribbles it out between the circles. Tries to pass it over to Heisel. Heisel saves it in. Tries to dish it down low to Grant. It's tipped out of bounds. Going to remain the Titans basketball. It was off of the Falcons. Bohannon inbounds the basketball to Ortiz. Ortiz, it's tipped away. Stolen by the Falcons. And we're going to go back down to the free throw line at the other end. That was on Nae Bohannon, her second foul of the quarter. 2 for the ball game.
Jasmine Johnson.
Jasmine Johnson gets the first free throw to go down and ties the ball game at 22.
Jasmine Johnson.
Now with a 1-point lead. 23-22, Lutheran East, that is, with the 1-point lead. Ortiz with the long jumper. Grant with the rebound, puts it back up, no good. We call it a jump ball, and it's going to go Lutheran East. 26 seconds remaining in the second quarter of play. Let's see if Lutheran East will try to just run this out and take the last shot. Looks like what Henderson might be wanting to do. It's down to 12 seconds now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. They're putting the play in motion. Kicking it back over to Henderson. 1 second on the clock, puts it up. Air ball. No good. We're going to go to halftime with the score 23-22. Lutheran East over the Titans from Lorain High. We'll be back with the second half of action in just a couple of minutes.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Williams. I'm 16 years old and in 11th grade at Lorain High School. I'm studying sports health and fitness through Lorain High's Career Tech Education program. I've been playing sports since the 7th grade, volleyball to be specific. I know I can't play forever, but I can still be part of it if I become a physical therapist or athletic trainer. The sports health and fitness classes at Lorain High are giving me an idea of what I'd be doing in the field. I tell all the athletes to take Dury's sports health and fitness class because he knows what he's talking about. He's an athletic trainer. I'm learning how to prevent injuries by doing stuff like taping. That's why I'm also interested in physical therapy. Physical therapy helps get people back to playing. I've learned that the rehab part of physical therapy is more structured and that as an athletic trainer, I would always be at games and practices. I know what I want to do, and it's all thanks to Lorain High Sports Health and Fitness Career Tech program.
Academic success requires 17 different visual skills, and Seeing 2020 is just one of them. Vision screenings are not designed to test all of these visual skills. Vision screenings test how well your child sees 20 feet away, but not how well they can see when reading. If your child has passed a vision screening, don't assume that all is well. When a child struggles with reading, an eye coordination problem could be the cause. For more information, visit covd.org, the website for the College of Optometrist and Vision Development.
All right, getting ready to get the second half of play underway. The third quarter out here at Lorain High. Once again, at halftime, the score 23-22 in favor of Lutheran East. And that is quickly reversed, going the other way right now. It was Micaiah Herman with a quick first basket for the Titans. 24-23, favor of the Titans. Once again, now Destiny Mongo with a basket for the Lutheran East Falcons. As they've opened it up in rapid fire succession. Bohannon a little bit upset with herself there. She had an easy path to the basket and couldn't get it to go down. 25-24 in favor of Lutheran East right now. 7:17 remaining in the third quarter of play. Nice drive and layup to the basket. That one was Tyra Eppinger. Eppinger with her first basket of the second half, second basket overall. A steal by Lutheran East and a nice block right there by Ortiz. Once again, Lutheran East will retain possession of the basketball, but it gives the Titans an opportunity to set their defense up. Ortiz with another nice defensive play there. Stole the basketball, but stepped on the sidelines. Lutheran East to inbound the basketball. Mongo to inbounds. Inbounds it to Henderson. Henderson dribbling the ball between the circles. Bohannon playing her defensively. Mongo throws the ball out top to Kirksey. Kirksey dishes it off to Johnson. Johnson puts a shot up. Tipped around and knocked out of bounds by the Falcons. It's going to be Titans ball going the other way. Ortiz with the basketball at the midcourt line. They're going to call a foul on Mongo. Her second foul. Bohannon to inbound the ball right here at midcourt. As the ball tipped, but the Titans remain in possession. Herman with the basketball trying to get it away. She gets it over on the closer to the scorer's table over there, but it's going to be a jump ball situation, and it's going over to the Falcons. Falcons with a 27-24 lead. 6:18, third quarter play. Henderson with a nice drive, takes it to the basketball, tipped by Bohannon. Henderson to inbound the basketball. Henderson looking, inbounds it up top to Johnson. Johnson takes it herself, takes a couple of steps, and one of those was one too many, turning the basketball over. Titans basketball. 27-24. Lutheran East on top right now. 6:05 in the third quarter of play. Heisel dribbling the basketball, gets into a little bit of trouble. Now they got it to Grant. Grant will take it herself to the basket. And took it to the basket a little too aggressively there. Gets called with the charge. Namaje with their first foul of the afternoon. Kirksey taking the ball, dribbling it through the paint and gets fouled and is now going to go to the free throw line.
Uriah Kirksey.
Kirksey puts it off the backboard and no good. Going to get another attempt. And that one is good. 28-24, Lutheran East. Isel with the basketball out near the timeline. Got defensive pressure on her by Henderson. Henderson called with the foul that time. Herman inbounds the ball. Grant with a soft right hand up there. Puts it up unsuccessful, but gets her second rebound and puts up the second shot for two. 28-26, Lutheran East. Titans now with an opportunity and to inbound the basketball and tie this basketball game up. Isel dribbling the ball between the circles. Gives it over to Llanos. Llanos over to Ortiz. Ortiz weaving out to the right in the right wing. Brings it into the paint, but kicks it back out to Heisel. Heisel back to Ortiz. Ortiz on the right baseline, or right sideline, down in the corner. Back to Ortiz. Ortiz puts it up. No good, but I believe she's going to be going to the free throw line. Indeed she is. Nice job of ball movement on that possession by the Titans. Moved it around, worked that right side of the floor. Ortiz had a nice look at the basket, got fouled on the way to it. Now makes the first of two free throws. Misses the second, but the Titans battling for the basketball. They called a very quick jump ball there. Titans basketball, gets it down to Grant. Grant down. Not quite sure if that was going to be a shot or a pass, but she got fouled on it. 28-27, Lutheran East right now. Titans inbound the basketball. Grant puts it up and in with a nice soft right hand. Johnston with a basket for the Falcons, puts them back on top 30-29. Titans with that turnover takes us under the halfway point. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go right now. Ball is up and off the backboard. Falcons retain possession. Nice offensive rebounding on their part. Tries to throw it in there, and Ortiz picks it off. Long pass attempt by Grant. Intercepted by the Falcons. What do we got here? I think we're going to have Mitchell at the free throw line. Mitchell with the second free throw. Up and no good. Herman handling the basketball, hands it off to Bohannon. Bohannon now throwing it down into the key. And Heisel putting up a three off the front of the iron. Herman with the rebound, puts it up and in. 31-30, now in favor of the Titans. Johnson weaves her way down into the paint and misses the basket. Now the Titans take it back down the floor, pushing it towards the basket. Once again, getting an offensive rebound, and that was Ortiz with their first basket of the second half of play. 33-30 in favor of the Titans. Johnson was trying to take it down that right baseline and got a little hip check there by Witherspoon. Falcons retain possession of the basketball. Tyra Eppinger takes it to the basket. Nice move. Basket didn't go, but she's going to be going to the free throw line. And that's going to be number 4 in the foul department up on the board for Nay Bohannon. She's going to have to take a rest. And Eppinger splits the pair. (33-31) in favor of the Titans as they lose the basketball. Eppinger is going to go to the free throw line again, it looks like. She was a recipient of that outlet pass. Chose to take it herself to the basket. Drew the foul. That one was on Micaiah Herman. Her third foul of the afternoon. Eppinger makes the first and the second. Tying up the ball game at 33 with 1:39 remaining in the third quarter of play. Tight man-to-man defense by the Falcons. What do we got here? We got a timeout by Lutheran East. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back right after this timeout.
Listen to me. I have 30 seconds.
What did you about me?
About being a kid with a disability.
I am a joker.
I am a songwriter.
And I'm here to learn.
I am a girl who likes math and science.
I am Ghost Man of Detroit.
Hey, I'm speaking up.
And I am not
and I am not.
And I am not going to be bullied. Got it?
Well, with 1:29 remaining in the third quarter of play, it's all tied up at 33 apiece. Lutheran East with the basketball, inbounding it at half court. Number 15, Tamai Mitchell. Turning the ball over. It's going to be Ortiz inbounding the basketball for the Titans. Isel pops free and gets the inbounds pass. Bringing it across the timeline. Smith back to Ortiz. Ortiz weaves around to that left side, left wing. Now takes it back around to the right. Little spin back in the middle to Heisel. Heisel on that left wing dribbles to get herself a closer shot off the iron. No good. Back down the floor, and we're going to have a offensive foul on Lutheran East. Who do we have that one on? That was on Tamaya Mitchell. Titans inbounding basketball. Nice move and nice shot by Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon with her first basket of the second half. She's got 6 overall. Giving the Titans back the lead at 35-33.
Once again, it's Tyra Eppinger, the line of the Falcons.
Tyra Eppinger at the free throw line. She's been a frequent visitor at the free throw line here in the third quarter play. She is 3 of 4 so far. First is up and no good. The Titans can't seem to get a grip on it though. Lutheran East moves the ball around to the left side, and Kyra Bell with 3 points. Titans now with the Falcons now with the lead at 36-35. You've got a jump ball situation, but it's going to go back the other way. Lutheran East going to inbound the basketball with 8.7 on that clock. Still got plenty of time to get off one good shot. And they inbound it, and Henderson called for the travel. Took a couple steps before she put the ball down. Now the Titans back the other way with an opportunity. They'll inbound it at midcourt. 6.7 left on the clock. Ortiz inbounding it. Heisel with the basketball. Going to have to hurry. 3.1 goes up. What are we going to call here? About 1.2 left on the clock.
Free throws for Fifi, Alicia Witherspoon.
They're going to put Witherspoon at the free throw line. Still 1.2 left on the clock here in the third quarter of play. Witherspoon up and off the iron, no good. She's got a second one coming to try and tie this ball game up at the end of 3. Once again, it's 36-35 in favor of Lutheran East right now. 1.2 remaining. And it's short off the iron. Got time to throw one up, but no. That's going to wrap it up for the third quarter of play. 36-35 in favor of Lutheran East. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the fourth and final quarter right after this.
One of my biggest passions in life is animals. That's why I've worked with Morris Animal Foundation for over 40 years. Morris Animal Foundation is a world leader in helping animals live longer, healthier lives. You can too. Just show your support at morrisanimalfoundation.org.
To help cats, dogs, horses, and wildlife live healthier lives, visit morrisanimalfoundation.org, where we are advancing science that will create a healthier tomorrow for animals.
As we get this third or fourth quarter underway, Lorain turns the ball over 36-35 in favor of Lutheran East. Three-point attempt out there, no good. The Titans with a break. Heisel puts it up, no good. Witherspoon puts it up, no good, but she's going to be fouled and going to go to the free throw line. Witherspoon was just at the free throw line at the end of the third quarter of play. She's 0 for 4 from the charity stripe so far this afternoon. Puts it up and off the front of the iron. Just need a little more push. Witherspoon eyes it up, puts it up, and once again off the front of the iron. Lutheran East bringing the ball down, sees the cutter in there. Gets it into Henderson. Henderson puts up a shot, but didn't get that to go, but she's going to go to the free throw line. Try to push that lead out just a little bit more for the Falcons. Once again, they are up 36-35. 7:14 remaining in the fourth quarter play. And that time it was Henderson a little short. Up and too long that time off the back of the iron. Janos with a nice rebound for the Titans. Heisel bringing it across the timeline. Henderson on her, giving her nice pressure, not letting her get anything easy. Pass attempted to get it into the paint. And Henderson puts up a shot, or Witherspoon, excuse me, puts up a shot. No good. Titans once again get another offensive board. Another opportunity. That time it's picked off by Henderson. Henderson takes it the other way, off the iron and in. 38-35 in favor of Lutheran East. Witherspoon tries to get it down low. It's stolen away, but stolen back by the Titans. That time Witherspoon gets it to go. Getting the Titans back to within one, 38-37. Bringing the ball back down the other way. Nice pass by Heisel. Janos didn't get it to go though. And now going back the other way. A nice basket by Eppinger. Tyra Eppinger. 40-37 in favor of Lutheran East. Smith puts it up and off the backboard, no good. Titans retain possession. Ortiz puts it up for three and gets it to go down. And that will tie up the ball game at 40. Big shot by Nicole Ortiz. 5:14 in the fourth quarter play. We get a timeout. We're going to take a quick break. All tied up at 40s out here at Lorain High.
America's Navy, a global force for good.
Back out here at Lorain High, all tied up at 40-40. Lorain High and Lutheran East after a big three-pointer right there by the Titans and Nicole Ortiz. Ties the ball game up. Lutheran East about to inbound the basketball. Henderson with the inbounds pass, brings it across half court. No pressure coming across, at least at the timeline, by the Titans. Kirksey with the basketball, just eyes it up and puts it down. That is her first basket of the afternoon. 43-40. Lutheran East on top. Witherspoon puts it up, rolls it around and out. Steals the pass, but then after a little bit of back and forth down there underneath, the Lutheran East Falcons come up with the basketball. And now we're going to go back the other way. I think out of the 10 players on the floor that time, about 7 of them touched it. And now coming back into the ball game, Nay Bohannon coming in. She's got 4 fouls. And also Namaje Grant coming back in. She's got 4 fouls as well. So with 4:18 remaining in the fourth quarter play, Bohannon drives to the basket. You're going to be sending her to the free throw line with an opportunity for a pair of free throws. She's 4 of 6 on the afternoon from the free throw line. That one just a little bit short. Got one more. Going to try and pull the Titans to within 2. Right now it's 43-40. And she does. Gets it to go down. 4:14 remaining in the ball game. 43-41. Lutheran East on top with the ball. Kirksey dribbles, drives, shoots off the iron. And it's going to be Bohannon who gets the rebound and going to get fouled. Nay Bohannon back at the charity stripe. Going to be shooting 2. Gets that one to roll around and in. She split a pair just a minute ago. Actually looking at the scoreboard, not even a minute ago. Gets the second one up and rolls it around and in. So she gets the pair. Kyra Bell gets a basket for the Lutheran East Falcons. Put them back on top. Long pass down the floor. Nice look. Got it to Tanya Llanos. Ties the basketball game up again. We got a timeout on the floor, so we're going to take another quick break here, and we'll be back. Tie score once again at 45. Coming back for the last part of the fourth quarter right after this.
Hi, my name is Josh Minnick. I'm 17 years old and in 11th grade at Lorain High School. I'm a medical assistant student in Lorain High's Career Tech Education program. I took medical terminology and loved it. Then I took anatomy and physiology and loved it. It really fascinates me and I like helping people. It gets quite interesting when you get into the bodily functions and how it all works. Most of the classes here are pretty great. I found the teachers to be quite good too. One of the best teachers I ever met is Mr. Hudasek. He teaches with a hands-on approach and he's quite good at what he does. This experience has helped me make my career decision. I'm glad I'm in this program because I'm more confident about what I want to do with my life. And it's all thanks to Lorain High's Career Tech Medical Assisting program.
Back after the timeout, all tied up at 45. Lutheran East inbounds the ball. Token pressure from the Titans. Lutheran East moves it down the floor easily, and big three-pointer right there by Kyra Bell. 48-45 right now in favor of Lutheran East. Nay Bohannon moves the ball over to that right wing, and it's going to be tied up. Another jump ball, and this time it's going to go to Lutheran East. 3:08 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. Lutheran East inbounds the basketball. Henderson gets it back over to, it was Mongo with the basketball. And the basketball is just rolling down to the other end of the court, and nobody's going to go get it. Good thing somebody got that ball boy on that. There we go. Now we can resume play. We needed a ball. Bohannon to inbound the basketball. Long inbounds pass. And it's going to go off. That was off of Taylor Ippinger. Inbounding ball, Grant that time it's tipped away. Tyra Eppinger takes it and puts it in. 50-45. Lutheran East pushes it back out to a 5-point lead right now. We got a 60-second timeout on the clock, so we're going to take a 60-second break as well right here, and we'll be back. 50-45 in favor of Lutheran East.
Our little superhero looks pretty happy.
Yes, he does. I've been teaching him that eating healthy will make him grow up strong. It's so important that we both encourage him to eat healthy and exercise regularly, and that we live that way in front of him. You know, it's never too early to start.
I wish I'd eaten healthier when I was his age.
Yeah, maybe if you had, you would have developed some special powers also.
92% of kids and teens have a poor diet, but you can change that. Teach your kids the importance of healthy eating in a language they can understand.
Back out here at Lorain High, 50-45 in the fourth quarter play, 2:44 remaining, and 50-45. That 5-point lead is the largest lead of the ball game for either team. Falcons hold that 5-point lead as the Titans inbound the basketball. They need to get a basket here. Bohannon brings it across the timeline. Bohannon takes it herself down into the inside the 3-point arc, brings it back outside. Back over to Heisel. Heisel takes it herself, kicks it on over to Ortiz. Ortiz is off the rim, unsuccessful. Rebound by the Falcons. They take it back down the floor, go the other way, and Tyra Eppinger puts it up for 2. 7-point lead right now. for Lutheran East. 52-45. Lutheran East with the basketball once again. And they've got a timeout. They're taking a timeout with 1:58 remaining. We're going to take a timeout as well. Another 30-second break right here. We'll be back. 52-45. Once again, Lutheran East with the lead. We'll be back right after this.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Well, the last timeout was the largest lead of the ball game for the Falcons at 5 points. They pushed it back, pushed it out a little bit further now. It's a 7-point lead with under 2 minutes to go, 1:58 remaining. And the Falcons have the basketball. Right now, they have no need to really push things, but they throw up a three-pointer right there. And they're going to get fouled. And it looks like Kirksey's going to have an opportunity to take 3 free throws.
Uriah Kirksey.
Uriah Kirksey with only, well, she has 4 points. She has a free throw and a three-pointer in the ball game. Puts the first one up and in. Yep, she's got one more attempt. And that was unsuccessful as well. So we got an 8-point lead right now for Lutheran East. Titans move the ball across the timeline on Ortiz. Ortiz has a 3 earlier in the ball game. Titans look like they're trying to get that 3, but that time Herman took it upon herself to take it to the basket and get the 2. 53-47. And we've got another jump ball situation. And it's going to be Lutheran East basketball. 53-47 in favor of the Falcons. Long three-pointer off the iron. (53-47). 6-point lead by Lutheran East with a minute to go. Curiously enough, they've taken a couple of three-pointers. That was not a three-pointer. That was a nice drive to the basket by Tyra Eppinger. She's got 8 points here in the fourth quarter. 55-47 and time running down. 46 seconds to go in the fourth quarter of play. The 8-point lead is the largest lead of the afternoon for Lutheran East.
It's Taylor at the North line.
And Taylor Eppinger misses the first free throw. Puts the second one up and in. 56-47. 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Titans desperately need some points. Maybe too little, too late. Heisel puts it up. A long three, doesn't hit anything. Lutheran East with the rebound. Clock is winding down. 23 seconds remaining. Heisel fouls Henderson. Henderson going to go to the free throw line. Once again, the score 56-47, 20 seconds remaining. 9-point lead. 3 possessions as of right now. And with that free throw, that makes it 4 possessions. (57-47). Bounces around and in. 58-47, Lutheran East on top. Lutheran East, 12 seconds to go. Henderson with the basketball. Looks like the Falcons are just going to wait this clock out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to wrap it up. The final score is going to be 58-47. Lutheran East Falcons over the Titans from Lorain High. That's going to put the Lutheran East Falcons at 6-2 and the Falcons at, or the Titans at 4-7. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with the final scoring right after this.
I began in 3rd grade, 8 years old, and I was able to learn the chest compressions and the breaths, and I absolutely believe that anyone out in the public can easily learn. We got a page for an unresponsive 2-month-old, and when I got the first glimpse of the 2-month-old, he was blue. We didn't even get to go inside. I just jumped in the back and we started CPR, continuing CPR, and you were able to see the color start to come back, and then we were able to actually get his heart rate back. It was a pretty moving part in the story that we were able to save a 2-month-old's life. My community is why.
Well, once again, we're going to take a look at the final numbers here, unofficially on the afternoon for the Lutheran East Falcons. The scoring on the evening went Kirksey with 5 points, Bell with 8, Johnson with 7 points, Alea Henderson with 12 points for the Falcons. Mongo with 5 points in leading the Lady Falcons. Tyra Eppinger with 17. Also, Taylor Eppinger added 1 in the 4th and final quarter of play. Looking at the statistics for the Lorain High Lady Titans, very balanced scoring on the afternoon. Once again, unofficially, Micaiah Herman with 6 points, Tanya Llanos with 6 points, Namaje Grant with 8 points. It was Felicia Witherspoon with 8, Nabo Hannon with 7, and Nicole Ortiz with 10 points on the afternoon for the Lady Titans. The Titans with quarters of 10, 12, 13, and 12. The Lutheran East Falcons with quarters of 9, 14, 13, and the big difference, 22, coming down the stretch in the 4th and final quarter. They outscored the Lady Titans by 10 points in that 4th and final quarter. At one point in the 4th quarter, it was tied 45-45, and then it was the Falcons outscoring the Titans 13-2 in that final stretch of the ball game. Finished the ball game 58-47 in favor of Lutheran East. They now move their record to 6-2. That's going to wrap it up out here at Lorain High. My name is Gary Pelter. And for our cameraman, Bob, thank you very much and have a good afternoon, everybody.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools, TV 20 WLCS.